Okay, it's time for another updated tour, and yes, it looks worse than it did last week, but I have been in here really working. I found a lot of my, one reason it looks worse is because I found a lot of my Totally Tiffany storage things, so I'm kind of laying those out so I can find the one I need as I come to things. I did get my new, I bought these wine bottle things. They can actually stack, but I wanted to use them here. I got them from Dollar Tree. I could not find them at my local store, so I ordered them online. You had to order a whole case. I'm thinking about just ordering another case. I'd like to put, like, down at this end, I've got my highlighters there. I'd like to put, like, the pens I use a lot when I'm writing at my desk, maybe some pencils, and then maybe down at that end put my planner pens there. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I know I bought those 2 Dolly things, but right now my planner pens are kind of on this cart, and I would like to get it out of the room. I'd like to have less carts out here. I don't mind a few carts, and you know, the carts have served me well for years. It's just right now with this configuration, they don't work as well as they used to in my old space. It just, the way it kind of worked out. I did move these down a little bit because I have one more stamp unit that my father-in-law made me that's in the basement somewhere, so it's actually going to go where that marker stand is. I do want to find a place for that marker stand because I want to get my alcohol markers in that. I just can't figure out where I'm going to put it. It's possible I might even just sit it here in front of my adhesives, and I can just move it up in front of that when I'm using, when I need it or whatever. So it might just be something I have to kind of deal with, that I might have to move at times. Trying to think of what else I really got done this week. I did make some progress on my planner cart. There's a bunch of stickers sitting down here, but I am tearing the books apart. I gotta decide all the categories. Right now I'm just kind of using post-it notes to create some of the categories because I want to get all my stickers sorted down using basically kind of the 4-section system that I use for the rest of my crafts. But the themes here will probably be different than the themes in my scrap rack because these are planner specific. So I want to try to get most of my planner stuff on this cart, with the exception of like washi that will go up here. Basically scrap, basic planner embellishments, and then I will keep that cart there to put like my planners and pages and stuff that go in and that on. But that's kind of the biggest thing I did was that, and I did work on some bead storage, which is back there. I'm kind of still working on that. I kept running out of bead organization, so I had to order more. Like I said, right, eventually I would like to get this cart out of this room, but I'm not sure when or if that'll happen because I don't know that the computer's going to happen. It kind of depends. So it just kind of depends because I went over budget on the build, so I might have to lose the new. I was hoping for a desktop computer. I was hoping for a desktop Apple computer specifically for out here so I could leave my laptop at the house. But trying to think here. This container I want to get put away today. It is just my woodblock stamps, which are going to, I just can pull out of there and put right on the shelves that they're going to go on. The bottom one has Tiffany stuff in it. Some of this is stuff that I don't know, I don't think will end up staying out here. You know, I love most Tiffany products, and I know some people just love that Ditto bag, but I just haven't found the thing that makes it work for me, I guess. There's probably something that I just haven't thought of to use in it. It's meant to put your most used tools in, which I guess with my new configuration, I could try that, but then where do I put it when I'm not using it? I don't know. We'll see. I might have a better idea of that once I get these tabletops emptied off. This one is eventually going to be like, I'm hoping like an overhead YouTube filming station. Right now it has stuff. There are some old products over here, but it has a lot of the products I bought like in the last year and a half that need to be cataloged and put away. I'm hoping that I'm getting to a point where that will be soon. But I want to make sure I have up like all of my stamps and dies so that I can pick up where I left off in my numbering system. With Tiffany, you number stuff rather than the tools is what she calls her like stamps, dies, embossing folders. I know I have a container, one of those plastic containers filled downstairs with my embossing folders too, which I can just pull out and put on the shelves too. So I'm hoping maybe to get that done today. And back here it's definitely looking worse because I've just been stacking boxes. One thing I did do was I bought another cube unit to put over here. I moved my seasonal paper here, and then I've got specialty paper there. This one here is filled with stuff for like my light box that I change for my YouTube channel, which I'm still hoping to find some place I can sit that so it's in the background when I film, but I haven't even come to it yet. It's still in the basement somewhere. So I rearranged paper a little bit because I wanted my, it's hard to see it, but I wanted my themes to be in two cubes since I was putting each theme in its own container. So I knew I needed more space for that, which is why I moved the seasonal paper. It bought me that extra cube. And then my rainbow is there. And I think I ended up with one extra empty one that I've been putting like my 6x6 and 8x8 paper, just kind of sliding it in there. I don't have a ton of that, so it works. But I'm hoping by the end of the month, or by the end of August still, not the end of this month, the end of next month, to have all of the boxes out here. But I've only been bringing up like a box or two over at a time, unless it's like storage stuff. Then I just put the storage stuff in the back. The bead stuff ended up going over there because I didn't have the bead storage, and I wanted to move on to the next thing. And there's some decorative items there that I'm not sure where I'm going to put them. I did kind of make some headway there. I found my GOC Big Benefit board, and I found my envelopes and magnets for my GOC challenge board. So I got that set up. Those new plate stands worked well for the Barbie plates, except I didn't have enough of them, so I had to order another set of them. That picture with the vase of flowers I actually made for my doctor, and I see her next week, so I think I will bring that to her. I did one for my primary care doctor, which I already gave her, and then I did one for my integrative health doctor. They've both been so helpful, and it's sad that I feel like I need to reward a doctor who listens to me, but sadly a lot of them just don't. So, but I'm trying to, I know I need to put my light boxes, I'm thinking over there, but I'm not positive. I'm thinking I'm going to put some more of those type of shelves over on this wall eventually, and maybe I'll save one of the rows of that shelving for my light boxes and put them there so that maybe I could film with that as my backdrop. We'll see. I was thinking of family pictures there at one time, but I'm not sure. Maybe I will try to put some shelves in our bedroom and put family pictures there, because I'd really like to have more room for things that I make and the other little decor items that I use. But it's coming along. I'm happy with it. I'll show you. I think I may have added to some of these shelves over here. I did find my little women picture thing shadow box thing that I had made. But it's coming along. I'm I feel, even though sometimes I look and I'm like, it looks worse than it did last week, but I know I'm making progress. So hope you enjoy keeping up with me, seeing what I'm doing. I'm hoping eventually it will look, super nice. I was one time hoping not to get rid of all that and not have all the clutter, but I just found, okay, I need the organizational tools laid around. I need the tool stuff laid around. And sometimes you just find something that you're not ready to put away yet because you haven't got the other stuff you need to put it away with. So, but I was going to share these carts here that I bought at Michael's a few months ago to get my machines set up. These are now on clearance at Michael's. So if you like that option for something in your craft room or even your house, whatever, they are on clearance. I think they're $30. My store only had one left the other day, so if you want them, you'll probably try. And I don't know if they're available online to order since they went on clearance. You could before they went on clearance, but I'm not sure if you can now. See, this one I use mainly for, I got my Cricut Maker there that I use a lot, my Joy Extras there, the Joys there, and then I put some of my like pens and tools down there. I still need to find a better way to put my tools than what I have, but we'll see what I'm going to do with those. I haven't quite decided yet. I do have another one of these, but in wire, kind of like this one here. Maybe I'll put that on that bottom shelf because right now there's a box down there, and put my tools on it. This one's kind of Joy pens, and that one's regular Cricut pens. And then on the other one, I have my Gemini, the regular one, my brother Scan and Cut, my Explore, and my Cricut Explore and my Cricut Expression are there. I'm debating whether to leave those in the craft studio. It's possible that I might decide to take them out of here and maybe put like my diamond press machines over there. I haven't decided that yet, but it's coming along and I'm happy with my progress, and I still need to buy a new printer. I'm still trying to decide because I like that printer, but that's a craft printer. The ink's really expensive. I don't want to use it for my everyday printing. I want to save that for the oversize and like specialty materials, things that can't go through a regular printer, and a lot of times I have a hard time with cardstock on regular printers. But I'm debating, do I want to have to buy two printers, a regular everyday one and a laser printer, or should I just try to find a color laser printer, which those are more expensive, but if I'm only going to buy one, maybe my budget can handle that. And I have to have one that copies, because for the laser, one reason I want the laser printer is for my Mink. My Mink, yeah, you can buy ready-made toner sheets, but you can also basically foil any image if you use toner, a toner-based copy machine type thing. So, and I kind of thought that might be nice for coloring pages too, if I want to copy a color page. Because sometimes I buy those Dollar Tree color books and the paper is so thin on those that I prefer to have it on, like, copied onto cardstock and color. But that's kind of what I'm thinking, is maybe to spend more on it and get a color one that can copy and all that and just go with it. But I haven't 100% decided. If I do that, they're a little bit larger, I might have to lose a shelf there. So there's that. But on the plus side, I do have a little room over here that I could put some things on, because the wreath stuff did not take up as much room as I thought it was going to. I was thinking I had one per color, and I had 2 colors in each one, so that left me a little extra space to grow. But I do want, if I put things on the top, it to be things that I don't use as often, because getting up there is not the easiest. So there's that. But I do think I even like the look of the marker things better than I did the stands. So I think that's going to work well for me. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.